Welcome to Sideline Vibes, the Minnesota sports show changing the narrative of Minnesota sports. Episode 10. 10 episodes so far of Sideline Vibes, and the vibes keep getting better and better.
Every episode.
Every episode. Our vibes keep getting better and better.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the teams, maybe not so much, but...
We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that today. Today we're doing a State of the State special August recap. August isn't over.
Summer recap.
Summer recap. Kind of checking in on all the teams that are in action and some of the teams that are getting close to action. I think we're going to talk about every single team today.
Let's go. Even the Wild?
Even the Wild.
Wow.
Even the Frost. Even you puckheads out there. Whoa.
Ugh.
I shouldn't say that.
We are not going to be a beloved hockey sports
puckheads
podcast.
Maybe that's what we call that segment.
The puckheads?
The puckhead time. I gotta really emphasize that puck.
Puck.
We gotta do it explicit.
Well, I always mark them as explicit.
Yeah, it's probably safe. That's probably safe. But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. You ready for State of the State?
State of the State.
State of the State. Now, gosh, what a fun August it's been.
It's been filled. I mean, football's back.
Football's back.
Yeah, we've finished up our football extravaganza.
Yep.
That was exciting.
Yeah, the last episode will probably come out after this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
After or before?
We'll do it after. This will be like a timely update.
Okay.
So we'll try. Well, yeah, that'll come out sometime the end of this week, if we can.
Are we dropping 2 episodes this week?
2 episode week.
Oh, 2 episode week.
2 episode week. Here we go.
We love 2 episode weeks.
We love it, but we don't probably love editing that.
No, but
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Viewers love it.
Viewers love it.
We're here for you. We bring the vibes to you guys.
Yes, that's the goal at the end of the day. August update here. It's August 17th is when we're recording. Sunday, August 17th, 2025.
Bears are currently playing.
They are. What's the score? Here's Mitch's Bear Corner. Put 30 seconds on the timer. Ready, go.
Ah!
That's the update. All right, back to you.
It says there's. Oh, maybe they don't start playing till 7. Yeah, they don't start playing till 7.
They're not playing right now. So.
No, I lied.
Liar, just like all Bears fans.
When kickoff happens, I'll let you all know.
Yeah.
Derek will be in an in-depth discussion about the Twins, and I'll be like, the Bears are about to play.
Yeah. Just give me an update. You get 5 seconds of Bears coverage.
Okay.
On a non-Bears versus Vikings episode.
Okay.
But we didn't have a lot. I did win the debate. I saw the votes.
Yeah.
Tally the votes. We'll talk about that during the Vikings.
Yeah. Debatable.
Chat. So August 17th, let's talk about the Lynx. Prowels piece. The Lynx are still the top cats in town.
Oh, yeah.
And it was Prowls' birthday yesterday. I don't know.
I did not see
Did you
that.
wish them a happy birthday?
Did not.
There was a funny TikTok that we saw this morning of the players like coming into the arena and like they're asking like who's your favorite animal, and all of them like none of them said cats really.
Oh no!
And Prowl's like behind with like a sign like you're my favorite, and just like looks so disappointed. Really funny looking up.
Brutal.
Yeah, but then they all are like, oh Prowl, oh it's your birthday. Okay, yeah, you're my favorite. Like
yeah, but once you say a different animal, you're kind of cooked.
Yeah, they should have known. They should have been on their calendars. Honestly, it's kind of on them. Yeah.
I know. I'm not a Lynx player, so it shouldn't be on my calendar.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be, but it should be on theirs.
I mean, this is the only tension we've had in our locker room all year. So it's coming from Prowl, people forgetting Prowl's birthday.
If that's your only tension, I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, probably. Shout out to Prowl. Happy birthday, Queen. Or King. I don't know.
Fangs up.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. Doesn't matter. Them. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Prowl.
Prowl. The Lynx are 28-5. They clinched the playoffs already.
Dang. When do playoffs start?
September 14th.
September 14th, okay.
Yep, September 14th.
So we already clinched?
Yep, there's like 11 games left of the regular season already clinched, and we're like way ahead of the next team. Yeah, so we're 6 games ahead of the Las Vegas Aces, which we beat by 50 points. I don't know if you saw the highlights of that.
I didn't see this. The Liberty are the third in the East.
Yep.
Or the second in the East.
Yeah, Stewart's been out. She's been hurt. When she's playing, she's a huge difference maker.
Well, I guess they're tied for wins, but the Liberty have one more loss than the Dream.
Yeah.
I don't know who the Dream are. Who are the Dream?
The Atlanta Dream.
The Atlanta Dream. Oh, I didn't know you had a dream when you went to Atlanta.
Yeah,
Have
there
you
must
been to
be some-
Atlanta?
Oh no, I have not.
Oh, I guess we got to go to Atlanta and see if we have a dream. See if that team
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, magical dreams, maybe.
Okay.
There's probably something in there, some history.
Fill us in the comments.
Yeah, tell
why,
us.
Why are they called the Atlanta Dream?
That's great. Yeah,
It's
great.
not dreams, it's dream.
Dream. There's a lot of those teams in the WNBA. I know this. We're getting so distracted.
That's okay.
There's like the sky. It's like
Well, the Chicago.
there's not a lot of plural.
The Chicago sky makes sense though, because it's like Windy City. They have a beautiful skyline, arguably the best skyline in the
Sears
Midwest.
Tower.
It's not Sears Tower anymore. It's Willis Tower.
Oh, sorry, Willis Tower.
That changed a while ago,
Okay. Oh,
like 2015, 2016. But yeah,
not up to date. My Chicago lore.
I guess we're not a Chicago podcast, so we
No,
can't
we're
really
not.
shoot
No.
for that.
Yeah. Why are we talking about other teams? We're just talking about the Lynx.
Yeah, we are all over the
We're
place
all over the
tonight.
place tonight. I'm a little under the weather.
I'm battling
You're
a
also a
head
little
cold.
under the weather.
Yeah, different reasons.
This is the flu game episode.
Yeah.
The Lynx are undefeated in August. They're on a 6-game win streak. One of those wins being the 50-point win over the Aces. But Fee went down during that game.
Oh no.
Yeah, she got hurt, rolled her ankle pretty bad. So she's been out for a while. So hopefully she comes back by the end of August.
I was gonna say, at least give her some rest time. If we clinch the playoff spot, then let's be smart about this.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want team play and you want resiliency in your players, but also be smart about it.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Fee is that driving force off for
Yeah.
the Lynx. So
Yeah, there's no rush. I mean, sometimes with ankle injuries, it's like they last for the whole rest of the year. Especially like a sprained ankle like that. I think that was a sprained ankle, but they just linger around. But you get better, so you're just playable.
yeah.
But we're doing so well. This is good for the Lynx to maybe have to rely on figuring out ways to score if she's
Almost-
on the court.
Yeah, almost like a stress test. It
is a stress test,
If Fee goes down in the playoffs again or during the playoffs, can the Lynx hold up without her?
Yeah.
And I think August will be a good test of that.
Yeah. We have the best point differential, which is how many points you win by.
Well, when you hang 50 on a team,
That helps a lot. But before that, we were even
Good.
we were well ahead of most of the league. We're at 11.1 points difference. Huge. I think the next is 5 or 4,
Okay.
which is crazy. So almost more than double the next team's point differential. We're the number 1 scoring team and then we're the number 1 defensive team. And so it's kind of been a very dominant season. We're gonna do a little breakdown when they get closer to the playoffs and
Yeah.
of what makes them, what's making them so good this year. But
Yeah.
I think it's been good to kind of see this team play without Fee.
Yeah.
But we have so much talent and they play so well together and they move around offensively, defensively. We're just a straight jacket. Since the trade, we haven't talked since the trade deadline.
Yeah.
We got Dejanay Carrington, who's she was, I thought, the best player on the Dallas
Stars. Nope.
Dallas Stars.
That's hockey, Mitch.
The Dallas
Come on, Derek. I obviously messed it up.
what? Wings, Dallas Wings.
There you go. Our Minnesota girl.
Yeah, Paige Beckers.
Yeah,
Love her.
Beckers went there.
I would love if she was on
Plays
there.
for yeah. Oh, can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Oh my gosh. We'd have so much aura. We'd have too much aura.
Yeah.
I think the league would shut it down.
They'd be like,
Nope, we can't have that.
can't do that.
But yeah, Dejanay, great defender. And what makes her really good, on the wings, she was asked to kind of do a lot with the basketball in her hands. But she's one of the best cutting scorers in the league. I actually heard on the Crunch Wears No Pants pod.
Shout out to
them, yes. They talked about how her efficiency from scoring off of cuts, just cutting backdoor. You guys know what that is, just moving without the basketball. She's one of the best in the league, and that kind of fits perfectly into our offensive flow of things. Scheme, yes, and great cutting team all around, and we're also great at making decisions and finding those cutters, not just having empty cuts. We're just get out of the way so I can break the person down. So she's been thriving off the bench for the Lynx, and her defense obviously is kind of her. It's great to have someone come off the bench who could just lock down Sabrina.
Yeah.
Last night's game. Didn't, I would say, lock her down completely, but she definitely makes it tough on those like top end scorers.
Yeah. Also, I have a quick rant. I hate that I just can't watch WNBA games. I'm not gonna lie.
The good thing is the Lynx are a lot. Okay, the Lynx, if you don't have Bally, you can watch them on Bally, which is nice. But if you don't have Bally, or not Bally, what is it?
Valley.
Oh yeah, Bally. If you don't, the good thing is the Lynx are, for the most part, if they're playing like the top end teams that they're not just destroying, they're on national television quite a bit.
Well, so I had put together a little parlay on Prize Picks.
Yep.
And I wanted to watch the game.
Yeah.
And it was on NBA, or not NBA. Oh, what's the?
It could be NBA TV.
It was only on NBA TV.
Yeah.
I was like,
and that's not on Hulu. I don't think that's not on Hulu.
That's not. No, it's just. I think you can only get it. I know a couple, Derek being one of them, who are season ticket holders.
Yeah.
And you guys have access to NBA TV.
Yeah, and the League Pass.
Yeah, the league. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't watch if you're in Minnesota. You can't watch.
Oh,
Which is super annoying about Minnesota sports. Oh my gosh! Don't get me started with this.
Oh.
It makes me so mad.
I was pretty bummed. I was like,
Yeah.
I got cooked up a little nice parlay, which I did win. I won one of them. The one I was watching after for the game, I did not win, but I did win the first one.
We have to do a whole episode of me complaining about TV stuff and being able to watch sports. It's one of my biggest like soapboxes I can go on.
Yeah,
It's like so ridiculous. I hate it.
I saw a theory that we're slowly just getting back to cable TV.
You have to get bundles basically.
Yeah, like you can get YouTube TV. It includes this and this and this.
you have
Like,
to buy it.
so it's just cable.
Yeah.
It's just cable with extra steps.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what are we
It's
doing?
actually- yeah.
Well, people saw how much money you get from like doing like Hulu or Netflix or all that, Disney Plus, but then you forget like how much more money is with live television, and sports being the best live television because it's a very unpredictable. Everyone's tuning in, and if you miss it, you feel kind of like, oh, I was out of the loop.
Yeah.
And there's highlights you can watch, but everyone, if I'm a Bears fan, I want to watch the entire Bears game. I don't want to watch highlights or drives. I want to watch the whole game.
Yep.
And same for Vikings, Lynx, Wild, Wolves. Like, I want to watch the entire game so that I can see, like, how we got to that point, not just the highlight of Edwards dunking in the last few seconds to get the win.
Ad money is the only reason why we don't have, like, because my biggest theory that I think might happen in the future of watching sports on TV is I think every league is going to get, like, bought by a streaming service. So, like, for example, the English Premier League, Football League, or the EFL, the, like, lower levels, they're all on Paramount Plus. So I can watch every single Wrexham game on Paramount. I think every league you can see it, like the NBA with the NBC and Peacock are starting to, the Prime, like they're starting to move over into like, they might just only be on certain, like Prime Amazon might be like, we're going to buy all of NBA's coverage.
But I'm going to be dropping $500 a month just to pay for every single subscription to watch my NFL, NBA, WNBA, all that stuff. Like I'm going to be dishing out tons of money.
If we didn't have the ad money, we could just make it so that if you want to watch the Chicago Bears, you have the NFL app and you just pay money to watch the whole season.
Yeah, but
like that would be the ultimate goal as a fan. Then you can watch it.
Yeah.
But you don't want to have to pay the money. It should just be on TV. But with ad money and all that stuff, they don't make it like that. So you can blame capitalism. Blame capitalism.
Okay. I'll blame capitalism.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was old. We went a little side there.
Tangent.
Lynx, they're awesome.
Yeah. Lynx are awesome.
Next game is Tuesday against the Liberty again.
Good.
6 p.m. tip-off. That one, I don't know if they have it if that could be an ESPN game. I gotta say, CBS did the game on Saturday. Incredible job. Incredible. Their announcers, I don't remember the names of the CBS broadcasters for that game, but they were so good.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best I've heard on a national television, besides Grady, obviously. Like, they were so good. And the broadcast wasn't, like, corny. Like, we have some people on the ESPN thing. I'm not going to name drop people, but, like, it's just sometimes really corny and cheesy. And I hate when they interview the coaches during the games. Drives me up a wall. I saw that they did that with the Vikings
Preseason game.
which was kind of cool. But
Did you also see they had JJ mic'd up?
Yeah. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like when they're interviewing while people are trying to do their. It's like if I was teaching and someone was trying to interview me while I was teaching, it'd be it's so distracting. I don't feel like they. Anyways, that's a whole different thing.
Well, just to counteract your point, I think fans want to know what the coach plans to do going into halftime. Like, what do you got to say? You know,
you never get anything good out of those interviews. Like, you never get anything of like substance. You never get like, oh, we're going to decide basketball. We're gonna switch all of our ball screens, or we're gonna double team someone when they come off the ball screen. Like, you never get like actual insight. You just get like, we just need to rebound. It's like, okay, so it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Also, I hate it when it's like I can't see the full screen of the action going on. It's like picture in picture.
Oh yeah.
It drives me nuts.
You don't like the picture in picture?
No. I hate it.
Interesting.
I know I'm probably on.
No, I understand the hate for it, but just I think you and I are looking at it from. I look at it from a TV perspective. Obviously, that's how I look at things, and you look at it from a coaching aspect. From a coaching aspect, I bet it's super annoying. You got to take 5 minutes out of your time that you could be working with your players to be like, all right, we gotta work on this, and this, and how are we gonna execute this in the second half. I
like that they did during the preseason game, not the regular season game. They would never do that in the regular season game. Hopefully, never.
They usually do a halftime. They'll grab
at halftime. That's fine. I get it. But again, those during the game, like actual game is going on.
Oh yeah, during the game, don't do that.
No. They do it on ESPN and WNBA games. It drives me up a wall.
They do it during the game.
During the game, Cheryl hates them.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my gosh,
that I get. That I can understand.
That would be so annoying.
I'd be like, no comment. Next question. No
Basically,
comment.
she does that. She just is watching the game and like intently and just like I don't even know if she hears the questions.
As she should. That's ridiculous.
And she takes that thing off so quick. You see, like as they're like, "All right, thanks, Cheryl." She's like ripping it out of her ear and like throwing it behind the bench. Like, what are you doing?
Is that done during that's not done in the NBA, is it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, good. I was like,
at least I haven't seen it. I usually watch like the Bally.
I hope they don't do that.
I usually watch like the Bally broadcast because I
can't imagine going up to an OC during a football game and being like, "So what kind of how's your spread offense working this so far?"
Yeah,
it's like, leave me alone.
Action is going on.
Yeah,
is the head coach. Imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're running a play right now.
Yeah.
There is 52 is out for a reception. You got tackled and fumbled. I got
call play here. Yeah, like I can't listen to your question. It's so ridiculous.
Substitutions.
It's so stupid. No other job. Like it's just.
Yeah.
We don't need that much access.
Halftime.
How do we mic them up?
That might get scary.
They already do the mic up stuff, but like.
Yeah, but usually you go back and edit through that.
Yeah.
Like they cut out stuff that maybe shouldn't.
He does do a show like O'Connell. I know we're getting way off the Lynx stuff, but like O'Connell does a show where he breaks down like plays and stuff on Fox 9, like the local.
Yeah. I guess after the fact, yes, but I don't.
After the fact, yeah.
I think live that'd be.
No, live.
Playing with
it's
fire.
Ridiculous. Like we don't need. Yeah, there's a line and it's getting crossed slowly.
Halftime, fine. Quarter break. No.
I actually don't even like those because you don't really get anything out of it. I think they're the stupidest. I think my dream would have if someone decided like Amazon would be like, we're doing a sports purist broadcast. No announcers, and you're just like you're watching
just
the sounds,
natural sound.
Yeah.
Ooh, that brings it back to kind of like COVID almost.
But like you feel like you're at the game. Some people love having the broadcasters, but 90% of the time, unless it's not Grady and Jim Pete, I don't enjoy listening.
I do enjoy the broadcasters because whenever they're wrong, I'll just rip them.
But most of the time, it's like it just feels like there's always one-sided. They have their biases, like who they like more. And it's hard to hide that. Like Chris Collinsworth with Patrick Mahomes and
Glazer.
Yeah,
like Glazer.
Yeah. But also, like he's really good. I enjoy it. They are good at their job, and they do a good job, and people love that part. I just wish they had a separate broadcast, like they have the Manning cast of just like purists, like who don't like. My team's playing. I don't want to listen to Chris Collinsworth. Like I like you, Chris Collinsworth, but like I'm just using him as an example.
Yeah.
I want peace and quiet. I want to be focused on that.
I find it very annoying.
People do though. Like I'm just saying, like give us another option.
I don't want to hear Will Ferrell's thoughts on the middle linebacker for the Patriots.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying. Is like there should just be a sports purist.
Yeah.
Broadcast, where it's just like maybe this is an idea. This is like kind of a.
Yeah, let's not base it off the Manning cast though, because the Manning.
I wasn't basing. I said like that, where it's like a separate broadcast showing the same.
Oh, okay.
Game
Just in that way, it's a different.
on ESPN like 2 or whatever. Let's go ESPN 3 and have just sports purist.
Or we animate
broadcast.
it all as Toy Story.
Yeah, we have that. If we can't do it, okay. Let's keep going because I'm just gonna get more and more angry. I could go a whole episode and talk about broadcasting stuff.
You're good.
Lynx played Tuesday.
Okay.
So this episode's probably gonna come out
On that night.
So on that day.
Yeah.
Hopefully Tuesday morning. This is gonna drop. That's the goal.
Yep.
And so
So
they play the night.
Check them out.
Yeah. Hopefully they're on ESPN or CBS. Hopefully they're on CBS. Then we're going to the August 28th
That's
game.
right. Yes. We have to vlog that, right? Or do
Yes, we have to
I was
do
gonna say
some.
we have to vlog that.
We have to. So my 30th birthday celebration, getting washed. My lovely wife Bailey, she got us a suite for the Lynx game on the 28th, and so yeah, we were having a bunch of friends come.
Yeah, a bunch of us
down.
are going up.
Yeah,
game.
we're gonna go suite it up at the Lynx.
Dude, is it? I wonder. I've never been to a suite.
Me neither.
Like whenever I've gone to a game, it's only been in the bleach or in the stands. Like never, I've never gone to a suite.
Do you think we get like a press pass? Do you think we can go down and like that would be the ultimate birthday gift? Is like being able to just go and like interview players and stuff. They would never allow that.
We'll see what we
Maybe
can
for
get
31st birthday.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna go down there. We'll vlog it. We'll hopefully get some clips out there for you on that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. It will be fun.
Well, should we move on to? Do you want to talk about? Let's say, okay. Do you want to talk about? You want good vibes or bad vibes? What do we want to end with?
Let's end with good vibes. So let's get the bad vibes out of the way. We all know where this is going, right?
Okay.
If you're a Minnesota fan, any Minnesota sports fan, you know where this is going.
Okay. So we're gonna do the bare necessities Twins talk right now. Twins. Let's start with the good. Can we talk about a little bit of positives?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we talked last episode, episode that's coming out next week. Buxton, and then the guy they brought up.
Yes.
Oh, I'm blanking on his name.
Luke Keeschall.
Yes.
He's up.
Yeah.
Oh, is he up?
He's killing it.
Yeah. We basically had the next Mike Trout.
Basically.
Yeah. He like there was like an article that came out that like in his first 10 games he had like better numbers than Mike Trout in his first 10 games, which sometimes those are always like a little weighted because it's like there's a lot of context to everything, but
yeah,
he's been awesome. Twins are 58 and 66. I think the goal is just can we get to 500? We kind of have a young, scrappy, up and coming group. They kind of, I will say this, they have been playing pretty well.
Yeah, I saw an interview where one of the Twins players was talking about how vibes in the locker room have just changed.
Yeah.
Like we're just playing ball now.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of pressure to do well.
Sure. Yeah.
Just I mean that's what happens when you cut 10 people from your roster.
Yeah.
But they're just playing ball. Like they're out there like kids again playing baseball, which I mean that equates then to them kind of coming back from. I know they were pretty hot in the beginning part of the season, but you know, as of late, just down the toilet. So I think
we have a lot of prospects that are kind of coming up the ranks, and this is a good opportunity for like guys like Luke Keeschall to like really get to see what you got. And Lee's been awesome. I think he just hit a grand slam today.
Yeah, against Tigers.
Against Tigers, yeah, they're kind of giving it to him, which the Tigers are having a good year.
They are.
And so it's like we're kind of scrappy. We're 6-9 since the trade deadline.
Nice.
So why is that nice? No, it's fine.
It's not bad. It's just nice.
But we're 14 games back in the AL Central.
Yeah,
we're. I mean, we have no playoff chances. Like, there's not. So what's silver lining? We have the next Mike Trout. Buxton got hurt for a little bit, but he's back. And
but I
he's
mean,
still on his
Buxton
campaign.
gets hurt every year.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a serious one. It was just a little dinged up.
Also, silver lining. I think Unreal has launched their third line of Twins merch. Oh. So this is the first one. Make sure to get the second and third one. The third one is baby blue.
Might not be a good time to promote things that probably go to the team.
Oh.
As people are almost like getting mad.
Oh, well, it's cool. Well, you're supporting Unreal, I mean, in a way, you're supporting the owners, but
people are actually like getting upset. Okay, so we're kind of
Yeah,
The news with the whole situation is that the owners, the Pohlads, the family, Pohlad family.
how about you Pohlad out of Minnesota? Golly. How long have they been talking about selling the team? It's been like 4 years, right?
There's been many years of them trying to sell this team. Back to when what's his name, the dad, owned the team. Mm-hmm. It's kind of been a touchy subject for a long time. But yeah, they cut payroll. They've been hearing all the backlash from that, and we ended up having to do a fire sale at the trade deadline. Mm-hmm. And vibes are not good. It's almost to the point like where people are getting upset at people for going to the games. Like people, it's almost turning into an Oakland A's protesting situation, which their whole situation was. You have to say 10 times, 100 times worse than the situation we are right now. And hopefully it doesn't get to that point where they move the team. That's the worst case scenario. It's not great, but you have to. This is kind of like my hot take, and I got some crap in the group chat that I was in talking about this. I understand why they didn't sell the team.
Well, it's because they're not getting what they're asking for.
They're not getting what they're asking for. There are selfish reasons. Their family, I would say, their family legacy is the reason probably why they want to keep it. They've won 2 championships as the family has owned the team.
Yeah.
And so there's a sense of pride for them to probably not sell it to someone they don't feel like would do the right thing.
What, spend money? Because they're not doing that right now either.
They're not. Again, but like I'm saying, like move the team.
Oh.
Maybe that, and I'm not agreeing with them. I'm just saying that could have been a reason for them not selling. Like I wish I could understand why. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I think they're holding fans hostage basically.
Yeah.
And there's no rhyme or reasons for what they've done the last couple of years.
No.
Especially in baseball, like you just have to spend money. If you have the team, the window's there, you have to spend money. And they did the opposite.
But my question is why? Obviously,
because they're in debt, allegedly. I don't want to say anything that's.
Yeah, I guess
they don't have the money to. They're billionaire owners who are selfish, and they look at this like a business versus you're trying to treat it as like an asset. Like the Wolves, for example, with Mark Lore and Alex Rodriguez, they're not looking at what their revenue is year to year because you're not going to make money if you're building a championship team.
No.
It's just not possible.
No.
And so they're looking at this as a full asset of, okay, what is the value of our organization and the value has gone up even since they purchased their like minority stakes and eventually purchased the team.
Yeah.
Like the value is just going to go through the roof. You don't think about that like that. You think of it like you're owning like a home almost. Like you're going to be putting money into everything. You need to invest in it.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you lose the fans and you lose more than.
Yeah. Because then you got to cut players, you got to cut staff, you got to cut. Yeah. Yeah. Here's my thing though: is you don't get your cake and eat it too. I would like to know how much money the family put in when they won those championships. You know what I mean? Like how much money did they drop? Obviously, it's not going to be the exact same number because inflation and whatever.
Yeah.
But like value-wise, was it? I'm sure they spent a lot more money then to win those 2 championships.
I don't know if we did. I think a lot of our guys were just kind of. I don't know. It was like the 80s and 90s. I wasn't born yet, so I wasn't like. Obviously, I was.
Right.
I have no idea, and I haven't looked too far back into it. But
for the 90s,
I think it was a lot of built through the system players that we just happened to have the window that we were the best team in the MLB.
Did all those guys get traded after those 2 championships?
That's just kind of what historically we've done. Like we've gotten really lucky with a lot of talent that we've drafted and like worked through our development. All the way from like Johan, like all these players. I mean, we acquire prospects in trade and stuff, but a lot of our guys that we get are not. Carlos Correa is probably like one of the biggest signings we've ever had from the free agency. I might be misremembering could be recency bias, but like we've historically not gone out and just like spent money.
Right. if you want to build like a dominant dynasty, though, like you can't. I mean, obviously you can win 1 or 2 off championships, but if you want to build a Yankees or a Dodgers, you have to spend the money.
Yep.
So if you're worried about your family legacy with your that's tied to the Twins, but you also don't want to spend, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Absolutely, it's selfish. It's selfish, but we're expecting billionaires to not be selfish. They're billionaires because they're selfish. Like, people just have to get, like, I'm not saying you shouldn't be upset. I'm upset about it. As a fan, you should be upset. There's obviously worse things that could happen, like the team moving. We don't want the team to move.
No, we don't.
That's the worst case scenario. So if they sold it, and the people who buy it go, all right, moving it to Utah. Now we don't have the Twins. You might be like, dang, maybe the grass isn't greener on the other side. That's just my only pushback. I don't like it. But there's a history of knowledge that billionaires don't do things selfishly.
Yeah.
Our only hope is, in their statement, they said that they're going to bring in some minority investment. Could this be something like what we saw with the Timberwolves with Glenn Taylor and Mark Lore and Alex Rodriguez, where they came in and they want to build up to buying the team, but they want to build this like relationship first.
Yeah.
And Glenn Taylor basically did that to start, just trying to make sure that he doesn't sell it to a person who's going to move the team, because these people, they do have pride in not wanting the team to
leave. Yeah. No, and I get that.
A lot of the decisions are, as people who are not billionaires, fans mostly, you look at it like you're being so selfish, and like it's true, they are being selfish. Like that's a fact. But like, what are their reasons for being selfish? Is the kind of like what I've been fighting with for all this like last week since they came out with this news. Like, I don't like it. I don't respect them in this. I don't agree with what they've done.
Yeah.
But like, we have to see it all play out. As much as this is probably going to anger a lot of people listening to it, you have to let it play out and see what these minority investors are going to do.
I would say if the minority here's my
like,
thing.
are they going to come in and bring in let them change things, and the poll ads are just like
I feel like
the money
poll
people. And they're taking a step back.
I need them to take a step back.
They need to take a step back.
I feel like they want the team to win, but they also want to make money. So like they're trying to do both, and they're trying to save a penny to like win a dollar, and they're not winning their dollar. Obviously, 5 years past have proven that we can't get outside of the wild card game.
Yeah. They're treating it like it's it's a business, and I think it's a kind of I don't know if we can get into business talk, but I have a lot of hot takes with stuff like that. But like, you almost can't. It is a business. It is, but it's like a weird investment.
I'm not okay. So they're
not investing. They're not investing in the future of it.
This isn't a fair comparison, but when the Walmart family took over part ownership of the Broncos, that's what led to the big signing of Russell. And they're like, Russell gives us the best chance to win now. Open up the checkbook, and then they signed. Obviously, that didn't work out, but then they signed Sean Payton to a huge contract, who's a great coach. So, like, they made moves that, doesn't, and the NFL is different because they have a salary cap, but they paid in places that the salary cap doesn't play into the team's success. You know what I mean? So they can pay Sean Payton as much money as they want. That goes nothing against the salary cap, and all this different stuff, just, I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying I want the Walmart family to buy the Twins, because obviously that would be a direct conflict being a Target Field venue.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That would
How'd that work? Would it be Walmart Field? Oh my God, we'd be the laughing stock of the
it'd be bad.
Walmart Field.
But I'm saying like a billionaire like that, where they're like, checkbook, leave it blank, pay coaches, pay for the best coaches, pay for the best staff, let's get this team where it needs to be. And honestly, with it being the MLB, you can be like, open checkbook for whatever players we can get that will best benefit the team. Who are guys that are up and coming that teams are on the fringe about paying, not paying, and taking advantage of teams like the Twins, and go sign those huge names and get to the chipper,
Chipper.
The chipper.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a big like, let's just see it all play out. I understand people being so frustrated where they're getting mad at people for going to games, but it's like,
I don't know.
It's not that serious. People go to games to just go and sit outside and like enjoy the sport.
It's
not that serious. I promise you, it's not that serious.
You know where you should go? St. Paul Saints games.
St. Paul Saints games, yeah, you enjoy those.
Yes. I think they're owned by aren't they same ownership?
Yeah, they all.
Oh, darn.
I don't think you should get upset for people like
No.
trying to find a positive in all of this.
No.
It could be worse. They could sell the team to somebody who's going to move it to Utah. I don't know why I'm using Utah, but
they don't have a MLB team.
I'm just I'm just thinking of like examples. Like,
Everyone moves to Utah for some reason.
yeah. Anyways, like moving the team, or they're not even bringing in people to try to help. At least they're doing not great. Like the best case scenario is them just selling the team and moving on.
Yeah, but you got to sell it to the right people. I do agree.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose the Twins.
Yeah.
We don't need the Wolves repeat.
You have to have a little sliver of hope, people. You have to. We got to be. We're Minnesotans. We're gritty. We've been through a lot as a sports fandom. You have to just hold on to a little bit of hope that this could at least get turned around. You saw it with the Timberwolves. We have an example here in our state
Of a team.
of that exact situation happening. And
How do you think St. Louis feels not having a football team?
yeah,
They probably feel pretty bad.
yeah. But sometimes some people probably just think,
Well, I guess technically Missouri does have a football team.
yeah, Kansas, yeah. They probably all just jumped over into that. Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. Just let it play out. All right. You ready
Yeah.
for our next team?
Break it out.
See if I haven't practiced this at all.
You haven't practiced?
I should have.
Derek!
Okay, audio listeners, just be prepared. I'm about to make a loud noise.
Y'all hear that? I think there's a duck. I think there's a duck in the studio.
What is that noise? It's loon time.
Loon time.
I'm gonna work on that a little bit. I'm gonna get dialed. That was better than the first time.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
The Loons, Wonder Ball time. 13, 6, and 8 ties. Second in the Western Conference now.
Okay.
Moved up a little bit, even though we haven't been playing the best. Tied for 4th overall. We have 47 points. We're 2 down from the leaders in the Western Conference, San Diego. Still, can't catch up to them quite.
We keep
But we did get
tying.
in second, yeah. We keep tying. We did not have a great showing in the League's Cup, the Mexican League that we were matched up with. Not a great showing. We were 1 and 2. We had some scoring struggles. We were putting a lot of shots up, and Coach Ramsey was kind of mentioning how we weren't playing like ourselves. We were playing very, could be a little described as like selfish, I would say, like trying to score yours, and that leads to sometimes a lot of shots and not quality shots, and that's what was going on, which led to bad defense, and we ended up not getting far into the League Cup. So we're eliminated from that action. But we had a big win against Seattle, and Coach Ramsey was pretty elated after that game, talking about how we got kind of back to our form. 1-0, great defensive. We're a pretty good defensive team.
Yeah.
We have, I would say, the best goaltender in MLS. And we kind of got back to taking good quality shots, controlling the possession, and doing kind of what helped us get to that point against a good opponent. But we've been kind of dropping it. We play down to our level, I think, or play down to the other team's level, I should say, in the games that I've watched. Talk about kind of hard. Actually, another league they're all on Apple TV. Or Apple, what's it called? Apple Plus?
No, Apple
TV. Yeah, Apple TV. You can get the MLS
It's
packaging.
another $30 subscription.
Yeah, but I guess but they have some some games where they like you get to watch it.
Oh, even if you don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can watch almost every other Loons game, pretty much, if you don't have it. I think.
Okay.
Sometimes they're on national TV. They're going to be on national TV soon, with the Leagues Cup, or not Leagues Cup, the U.S. Open Cup coming up next month.
Fun.
Anyways, but he was pretty frustrated after the transfer window closed, and we didn't sign anybody. We actually were loaned out, transferred players out of Loons, but we didn't bring in a big sign. So it's kind of like a little bit of a frustration
From coaching and management.
Yeah, he's pretty vocal about that, and he's been pretty vocal about it. But yeah,
we don't like that for the vibes.
No, yeah, that doesn't usually lead to good vibes. But I think he's a very smart coach, and so I think he's kind of just challenging management,
which is good.
Using his position to do that, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. The cool thing that happened in the Colorado game, Tommy Schweinitz, he scored like a ceremonial opening goal. He was a 17-year-old soccer player from Minnesota. His story was he was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer, and he had to get his right leg amputated.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he loved soccer. Their family's like a season ticket holders for the Loons, so they go to quite a few games. And through Make-A-Wish Foundation, the Loons signed him to like a contract, and so he got to practice with the team, and then he got to start the game for the Loons, and he got to score he scored like the goal for Skolumn. Yeah, it was
awesome.
pretty cool. Pretty cool video. So that was cool that they were able to.
That's awesome.
To do something like that for him. It's a cool moment. Yeah, 17 years old. He had a lot of cool interviews, cool things to say about the whole situation. Like he's just seems like a great kid, and he's gonna have a bright future. So
yeah.
Wow. No, yeah, it was cool to kind of see that. Yeah, good things. Even though we didn't win that game, it's cool stuff like that happens. And the MLS, the Loons do a great job of that kind of stuff, involving the community in a very big community program. And yeah.
I know soccer definitely gets overlooked here in the States a lot.
Yeah.
Like I know when I was working for a Sioux Falls news station, I worked in sports, and we got quite a few calls about how we didn't cover enough soccer.
Yeah.
Quite a few angry parents and people being like, "Why aren't you? This team is doing so well, blah blah blah." And it's like, well, I don't.
It's just not that big in the United States, but it's like
not.
It is fun.
I feel like there's a shift happening though.
There is, yeah.
With as much cover, like the problem before is that the U.S. just didn't. The only time the U.S. cared about soccer was the World Cup.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yeah.
But now I feel like you get more of those European soccer players coming over to play on U.S. soccer teams.
Yeah.
When they're in their off season, or the Miami team. They signed. They had Messi on their team, and he was playing for the Miami team.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, that people who care a lot about soccer are going to tune into that, and they're going to tell their friends about it. Be like, hey, did you know? Like, kids down in Miami are going to be like, oh, I do know of Messi. Like, let's go watch the game, or let's tell our friends about it to go watch the game. And
there's been some big signings actually in the MLS from people coming over. It's starting to get a little bit. It's starting to get bigger.
I feel like the
league is starting to get.
Yeah, we just got to keep that momentum up.
Yeah,
because I do want to care about soccer.
Yeah,
obviously,
it's fun. The game is fun to watch. And it's so like I'd love again go back to the broadcasting stuff. It's like it's fun because it's like constant play. Like I love that. Like I'm just such an ADHD sports watcher. Being that I have that, it makes it tough. Like watching football sometimes is excruciating because it's like. There's a play and then stop. Play and then stop. Play and then stop. In basketball, it's a little better, but there's sometimes there's long timeouts and stoppage of plays. Hockey, even worse, because you constant, and then all of a sudden there's like a big break, and I'm like, I lose my focus completely. Baseball, I need to be in the stadium to be dialed in.
Yeah. I do think for the reason you enjoy it, I think a lot of Americans don't like it. There's a reason football is king here in America.
Yeah.
Like, it allows you to like get up and get a drink, go eat snacks, talk, and then you can get back to the action and feel like you haven't missed much.
Sure.
Where like soccer or hockey or even like baseball, like you can miss something because you walked away because you're like, oh, it's he's on his second strikeout, and then you come back and the other team's up 3, and it's like we had 2 strikeouts. What the heck happened? They went on a run. So I think it. Obviously, I think it's going to be very hard to get American viewers to enjoy that type. But I think soccer and rugby are both like 2 catalysts to get the American people to enjoy.
Ooh, rugby too, yeah.
Rugby, I feel like rugby has an advantage over soccer because rugby's so close to football.
Yeah.
And I do think the American people do just love straight up violence.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. That's probably why.
And rugby is... And this is going to be a hot take, but I think rugby does get more violent than football.
It's definitely more of like more constantly physical.
Yeah. Because in the way of soccer, it doesn't stop that.
Yeah, yeah.
You you just get in the scrum.
Soccer is very physical though. Like it really truly it's. And I know people like think of soccer as like, oh, they're just like flopping around all over the place. It's extremely physical.
Well, I would argue it's more of an endurance sport. You're running up and down the field constantly.
Yeah.
Like, and that alone is tiring.
Yeah, imagine that. But then also like when you get into the box, it's like you're bumping and it's just like basketball where you're like boxing people out and you're pushing and grabbing and it's crazy.
The problem is that it doesn't have the same violence level as like football or rugby does, where you can see like two players just collide.
Sure.
Because usually when that happens, the ref's got to come out flag, and that slows the pace of the game down.
Yeah.
But I feel like there is a shift though. So if you're on the fence about soccer or rugby, give it a shot. Like, don't
sign up for Apple TV and then sign up for the other subscription that you have to have, and then
and then sign up for another subscription, and then sign up for another subscription.
And if you don't have a TV, you gotta go,
go get a TV. Well, you can watch it on your phone. Go buy a new iPhone.
Yeah. True. Yeah. So their next game is August 23rd against Real Salt Lake.
Okay.
I don't know why they're called that. Real. That's the name of it. That's at 8:30 kickoff. And then August 30th against Portland, 7:30. Not that many games left. And we're almost playoff time. So the Loons are probably going to make that. So hopefully, unless something horrible happens. You ready for Viking stock?
Oh, brother.
Here we go. We're going to call this is our first official Skolumn. Get it? Because it's like a column. Think of like a column of a newspaper.
But,
Skull. Like a column. I think it's pretty clever. So Skolumn is going to be our Vikings report.
You fellow Bears fans, just know
there's no one who's a Bears fan watching this.
We are suffering together.
Why would a Bears fan be watching this?
Because of me.
Because they're obsessed with us.
No, because of me.
Oh,
they're watching because of me.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Solid so far in the preseason for the Vikings, 1-1.
Yeah.
But I do have to say I did win the debate about the Vikings winning in the NFC North. A lot of people loved what I had to say. I crushed even the computer.
We all crushed ChatGPT. It was fine.
Yeah,
they were pulling up stats from 2 years ago. Come on.
Yeah, true.
Don't just think that you crushed ChatGPT.
I mean, I won the debate, so that means I crushed everybody, including definitely the computer.
I will say there was a listener out there. Shout out Reed. He did say you having notes was kind of OP.
I came prepared. Am I supposed to be prepared?
Me and Bailey were just pulling knowledge out of our head.
I didn't really write anything down. I just wrote down the question.
Right.
And I wrote down what you guys said. Because, again, I have ADHD. I won't be able to remember it. So I wanted to write down, so when I came to roast all of you guys, I have something that I remember you said.
But I think for Bailey and I, credit to us, we were able to still roast you, but off of memory.
I don't think it was good roasting. I think that's why I won the debate. I was able to counter every single point that you guys made. That's why I won the debate.
No, I think I won the McCarthy debate.
I mean, it's so open, though. It's like, what if he's good?
I don't think he'll be good.
Well, how do you know that? He's looked pretty good in the preseason so far.
Yeah.
In the training camp, preseason, he's not really played that much.
Can I get a gripe off my chest, though?
You can gripe whatever you want off your chest.
So obviously Caleb Williams in the offseason has gotten roasted, right? Obviously the video of him missing the 5 throws at the net in a row and then getting frustrated and walking off like that.
I think it was him getting frustrated walking away, which is the part that made it worse. Honestly, if you just went to the end of the line, I think no one would have made a big deal. But he was so frustrated that it made it look so much worse.
It maybe wouldn't have gotten as much traction, but it definitely would have still gotten traction. Can I say that
he's probably not the first quarterback to do that?
No, absolutely not. I feel like the NFL media is just constantly microscoping Caleb Williams, but when
I agree with that.
When they're looking at McCarthy, it's like a freaking telescope. They're like, oh, wow, look at that great pass. Oh, perfect example. When you guys were playing. I think it was training or not training camp, but it was
joint practice.
Joint practice with the Patriots.
Yeah.
It was a pass to Aaron Jones, wheel route out of the back. The dude was almost on his back by the time he threw it, and people were glazing him for it. And don't get me wrong, it was a great pass, but week 1 all starters, that's a sack.
Sure. And you can't really even, yeah. Okay. I'm not even going to answer your point because I'm not somebody who I don't pump up training camp videos. I'm very anti. I just got another debate. I just got another debate with my friends in the group chat where I hate preseason. From a fan's perspective, there should be no, every analysis that you have of anything that happens in the preseason always has to be taken with a grain of salt. You could be excited about how fast a guy looks or like whatever, like that's fine.
It should matter for the rookies.
It should matter for the rookies, and I think, hot take, I think the only people who should play in the preseason, kind of like what they do in the summer league for NBA, is rookies and like first or second year guys or guys who are trying to make a team.
Yep.
I think those are the only people who can play. That's why injuries happen in the preseason that they're not supposed to.
Yep.
Because there's starters who are playing against fourth stringers, and they're just fighting for their life.
Yeah, they're gonna
the starters just trying to get through the game without getting hurt. You know it happens. Like, and I know people are gonna be like, they don't. You telling me they don't try? I'm like, yes, they probably don't go full throttle.
They don't because they're playing against some fourth string that's either 35 and he's on his 17th team, or he's playing against a rookie
who's busting their butt trying to just
make the team. He's undrafted out of nowhere, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to make the team. He's not going to try that hard.
I think the joint practices are good to see kind of like what you got, but also in that they don't. It's a lot. Sometimes it's not full. Like teams don't show all their stuff, which is smart. You're not supposed to. And so you have to take everything in this time of the year. I think we're so hungry for football to start. This whole month of August is just so like such a tease.
It is.
And so people get so excited, but it makes me so annoyed when it's like Caleb Williams. I don't think he has it because I saw him throw it at a target
and miss
it. It's like you kind of have to see it. You might already have your take based on last year, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. That's valid.
Yeah, that holds a lot more merit than, look at Caleb Williams. He's so washed.
Yeah,
he's his biggest bust in the NFL. Yeah. Look, he missed 5 net target throws.
You just have to let it marinate. It's on the flip side. Like, I'm not super overexcited right now about McCarthy. I think he's going to be fine based on the history I've seen with KOC leading quarterbacks that are arguably probably not as good as him.
Yeah.
To at least have a good enough performance. Like, so that's the prospect of that makes me excited. But I'm also someone, again, like I just said, I can't go one side and do the other side and pump him up for whatever reason. It's like everyone just needs to pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Everyone should just enjoy the preseason as it is, just watching football.
Yeah.
Enjoy watching those guys who are trying to like win roster spots and have cool stories. Like, but you should not like. I can't stress this enough. If there's Lynx basketball on, if you're watching fourth quarter Minnesota Vikings preseason week 2 football over Minnesota Lynx, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just go outside and stare at a brick wall.
I'm sorry.
You're watching the most pointless stuff. It means nothing to you as a fan. It doesn't. Because it doesn't matter who wins the game. So why are you watching, like, you have no impact on, like, this has no impact on you at all. It's good for the coaches, obviously.
And it's been proven that, like, teams that go on and win a Super Bowl, some teams lose 0-4 in the preseason.
Yeah.
Some teams win 4-0. Some teams split.
Yeah.
Like, there's no rhyme or reason to, like, preseason football.
Like, the Patriots played their Sorry, I had to interrupt.
But
the Patriots played their starters against, like, our third and fourth stringers. And I don't know if that tells us anything.
No, it doesn't.
Because they're probably going, okay, we'll be able to score a touchdown, hopefully, against these guys. So we're going to just kind of, like, go through. And they don't even run their plays that they usually, like, KOC was kind of talking about that. It's like, we have some plays that we don't, this is like preseason football, so we keep it very basic. We keep it very, we don't install, like schemes against the Patriots for this preseason game.
Right.
Like, we don't want to show teams what we're going to do against certain, like, you kind of have a very basic.
I will say,
from what I understand, I'm not an NFL coach, so it's like I'm pretty sure they don't full throttle.
I will say,
have their whole playbook open.
Joint practices usually involve teams that aren't playing each other in the regular season. Like
the joint practices are a whole different conversation.
Yeah, but them leading into them leading into you playing that team in the preseason. Yeah, I just think the preseason is pointless. I'll be honest. I
have another point about this later that I'm gonna.
Okay.
We'll circle back to the preseason being pointless.
Okay.
Yeah,
My gripe is that Caleb Williams seems to live under this microscopic scope of the NFL media, and they just hate and dog him and just running through the mud and like, no matter how much positivity comes out of our training camp, doesn't matter. They always just go back to the missing 5 net throws and him storming off.
I gotta say, like, it's exciting to see kind of players play in the preseason game. You have to take everything with context.
Yeah.
Though, but like watching the rookies, I think is probably my favorite part about it, or seeing just players that maybe didn't look full speed, like the second-year players do. First and second-year players are fun to see. I think the only thing you had to do with that is I think someone said this on like a Bill Simmons pod. I can't remember who the guest was, but he watches it based on, I want to take the best clips I see and the worst clips I see, and everything in the middle, just throw it out, because there's so many contextual things you need to, like, are they going against like a third or fourth stringer? Are they going against a starter? Are they going against like who's blocking for them? Like who? Like there's so many things that like you need to know to understand the clip that it's just like pointless to try to like over psychoanalyze it.
Yeah.
Just take the good, look at the really good, be excited about that. Take the bad, be like, oh, I hope that doesn't continue, and just
You're right. Yeah.
Watch Minnesota Lynx basketball.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. Like, don't skip Minnesota Lynx basketball because the fourth quarter of the Vikings game is on.
Right.
But some people don't like watching basketball, so it's like, okay, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But don't. Exactly your point, though. People making fun of Caleb Williams, like, yeah, that's embarrassing. But people actually having real takes about it is ridiculous. Like, pump the brakes, people. Like, you don't need to have a real football. You don't have to have a take about everything that happens. No. Like, you could just be like, wow, that was funny. Like, kind of embarrassing for him.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to downplay. Like, it's not a great look.
Yeah.
But people also, it's missing context because he made before that, like, run through before that, he made all 5.
Yeah.
So where do we draw the line?
Yeah. Well,
like, he made all 5 before that, but he missed the next 5? Like,
I think we just need the season to start. We need the season to start because I'm getting so annoyed.
So bad. Oh,
yeah.
Again, I just can't wait. Yeah. Monday Night Football, baby.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. I'm so excited. I am excited. I love that that's the first game of the season.
Yeah, I know.
It's so fitting. Wolves, little crunch time report. This kind of ties in this a little bit my vibe of the week.
Okay.
I went to Beauty and the Beast, the Broadway musical that was at the Orpheum.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
First ever musical I've been to.
Really?
Blew me away. We sat in the third row, and it was like, holy, this is insane.
Musicals are fun.
They're so good. Yeah. The band was right there, and it was just like, I felt like I was actually in the world of Beauty and the Beast. Like, I felt like I was there.
Yeah.
They did a phenomenal job. They're going to be stars, the 2 leads. I cannot remember their names. Sorry.
I've been to 2 musicals. I went to Mary Poppins when I was in high school. And it was at...
In high school? Okay, I've been to musicals in high school, but not Broadway ones.
No. It was at...
sorry.
As a high school trip, we went to Mary Poppins at the Chanhassen, which we also got dinner with it. Very, very good. I definitely recommend going to Chanhassen.
I've heard that's a good time.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, the food's phenomenal, and then also the show. Like, we also sang Mary Poppins songs, and then we went and sang at St. Olaf and all those...
Yeah.
Very fun, very, very, very fun trip. And then the second one I went to was Hamilton.
Oh, I'm sure that was good.
We did not go see it on Broadway. I went to the CIBC Theater in Chicago.
Sure.
But again, still amazing show.
Sure.
It blew me away. Core memories made there.
Yeah, I need to go to more musicals.
Yeah.
Disney musicals specifically because we're a big Disney family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, huge Disney family.
Not Disney adults, Disney family.
Yeah, Disney family. Yeah. Anyways, the reason why I bring this up in the Crunch Time report is I ran into Wolves assistant coach Kevin Hansen and director of player development, Kevin Hansen. Okay. And I think in the entire Orpheum, I was the only person who recognized him.
Yeah.
And so we were like in the hallway.
Did you talk to him?
During intermission. Not really. Like during intermission. Have you been to the Orpheum before?
I've not been to the Orpheum.
It was like going to the state fair, but there's just one hallway where, like, during the intermission. So it's like every person who's in the entire theater is probably in the hallway.
All right.
Trying to go to get refreshments, bathroom. Like, it's insane.
Yep.
And it was a Disney musical, so it's like people with their families. Like, he was with his family. And so I just said, I was in the line for the bathroom. He was in line, I think, with his like whole family, like going to go to the bathroom. And he stuck out because he's very tall.
Right.
I'm also very tall, but I like to when I'm moving in crowds, I try to go to the outside and get out of the way. Just like I hate being in the middle. And he was in the middle. I could see it in his face that he was
uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's like, and so I gave a little "Go Wolves!" Like,
oh, nice.
Yeah, and his wife was like, he tapped him. He's like, hey, he said "Go Wolves!" And like, gave him a wave, and he looked at me and he's just like, I'm so overstimulated right now.
Ah, dang.
He was like kind of just like looked like he was stressed.
Yeah.
Because he was in that line. But then we went to the bathroom and I came back out and he gave
Nice.
a little like cheers thing, and I'm pretty sure I was the only Timberwolves geek in there.
Yeah.
Who knew him?
Yeah.
Great guy. He said hi, and I mean we didn't chat for. That was the extent of our conversation. But
Right.
great guy. I just thought it was funny that.
That's awesome.
That's my Wolves news.
Yeah.
Nothing else to add to that.
No, that's good though. I mean, not very often do you see coaching out in public like that.
Yeah.
I feel like they do a pretty good job of keeping under the radar.
Yeah. No, it's just funny because I'm probably the only person, he usually sits behind the bench too. He's not like in the front too, and so like the fact that means I'm really, I'm probably too dialed into everything that's going on.
Yeah.
I know too much.
If you run into him again though.
Yeah.
That's how we get our media credentials. To
There we
go.
go.
To Wolves game.
There we go. Yeah.
It's courtside, baby.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for him. He does great halftime interviews too.
Sweet.
Yeah. Not as good as Micah Nori, but it's hard to top his. His are 101. We already talked about how we hate those, so his are really good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk a little hockey, just to kind of give you an
Okay.
update. We haven't talked about it at all. I don't have any news. I just have when things start up. And so the Wild, their preseason starts September 21st, so that's coming up.
Oh, wow.
And so we'll start talking about them when they get full pads.
Yep. Same rule with football.
Same rule of football. They go full pads, we'll start talking about them. This should be an exciting season. We're bringing.
I
bringing back
know
some
who's the one good player we have for the
Kaprizov.
Wild? Kaprizov. Okay.
I love we are so lucky in Minnesota to have this is another reason why I wanted to do this, because this is like the golden era of Minnesota sports.
It kind of with the Wolves stepping up to the level they are, and the Vikings
every
on
team
this
has
upward trajectory.
Every team has the most aura athlete in the league.
Yeah. Yep. Twins have Buxton. Lynx have Fee. Wolves have Ant.
Yeah. You argue Royce Lewis too, and the Twins. He's kind of
yeah. Vikings
big
have
aura
JJ.
guy. Yeah.
Not McCarthy.
No.
Jefferson. I'll trash on McCarthy all day, but I'll give mad respect to Jefferson.
He's the best. That's so funny. Kaprizov's so cool too. He just
And Wild have Kaprizov.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they're coming up. We'll talk about them more and when they're full pads. And then the Minnesota Frost, they don't have a preseason. Love this idea. They just have training camp right into the games. And they start January 3rd at Toronto, against Toronto.
Okay.
I don't know if it's home or away. I probably should have. But they just get right in the action. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? Why can't we have training camp for the NFL and just get right into the action?
I think the NFL should start before college.
I think and we could have more bye weeks. We could start a couple weeks earlier. Get rid of all the preseason games. Don't do the preseason games. But it's money maker, whatever. But I love it. Just get right into the action.
I don't want the NFL to get super long, because we're already kind of seeing the NBA effect on the NFL, where teams they clinch early, so then they rest everyone the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season, and
I think they just need to add another bye. That's what I would say.
18 weeks, I think, is the max, and you have 2 buys in there.
Yeah.
Which is, I think that's healthy. That gets you back to that 16-week feel that
and
we used to have.
Then we get the Super Bowl on President's Day weekend.
Oh,
which would have Monday off.
Please, I'm begging. Every Super Bowl should be the Sunday before President's Day.
Yeah.
Because then I get that day off, and I can go full out celebrating the Bears back-to-back Super Bowl.
What the heck?
Caleb Williams is the next Patrick Mahomes. I'm telling you that,
That's
right? You heard it here first. Anyway, but I agree with you. We should extend to 18 weeks, have 2 bye weeks in there, and then we get Super Bowl weekend.
It's not an original idea. Joe Burrow came up with that, but
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
We second this.
Yeah.
Here on Sideline Vibes, if our vote counts.
We're big Joe Burrow fans here. I love Joe Burrow. him on the quarterback documentary was just awesome. I love how we're talking about like hockey. We're all over the place today. This is all over the place.
Yeah, we are a bit all.
Like cold medicine and caffeine.
Little squirrel brain. That's okay.
Squirrel brain. So yeah, that's it for State of the States. What's your vibe of the week this week? We haven't done a vibe of the week.
We haven't done a vibe of the week.
Do you have a South Dakota?
I do have a South Dakota fun fact pulled up, but I'll save that for after the.
I'm gonna be in South Dakota. We're gonna stay in Custer.
Oh, fun, dude! I love Western South Dakota so much. I love Eastern South Dakota too, because that's where I grew up and everything. But like, Western South Dakota is so much prettier. Like the only real.
You know what's underrated? Northern South Dakota, kind of like.
Up by like Aberdeen and Watertown.
No, past that, like where you get to like those just giant prairies.
Oh,
we go to we go to Klein Ranch. Shout out to Klein Ranch.
Yeah.
I've only been there once. It was the most magical like landscape. It's so empty, but it's like you can see forever.
I lived in North Dakota for a while, and I grew up in South Dakota. So like the prairie view, I get the beauty behind it, but like I grew up with that, so I understand the beauty, but I'm just like. I'm a big mountain range guy.
Sure. Oh yeah. That's peak for me.
Peak. Nice. But that's why I think I love Western South Dakota so much. Is every time I go out to Rapid, phenomenal memories. Hiking, the views. Like every other Thanksgiving we go out to the hills with a family friend, and we stay in this really nice lodge. Oh, it has just the prettiest. It's got big open windows in the living room, and you get to see this like small mountain, not mountain range, but like rolling. You know how Rapids or the hills look. It's not mountain ranges, but like they're definitely hills with a bunch of pine trees, and you just look out there every morning. It's like this is undefeated. This view is undefeated. So.
I love that.
Yeah, but
we don't have those in Marshall.
They do not. We got a lot of.
Not
swamps.
Around here, partner. Yeah, a lot of swamps. Really swampy this summer. Lot of swampy swamp. This is summer of the swamp.
Oh God, is it? Hit with a 60-mile-an-hour rainstorm.
Yeah.
Last Friday.
So what's your vibe of the week?
Vibe of the week, I have to say, is football. Football starting up. I love football.
Sure, yeah.
Actually, no, I'll go more specific. The Huskers just dropped their black and white jerseys. Boy, do they look fire, dude. Oh, they did like this corn
sweat jerseys?
They're not corn sweats, but they like went out to a cornfield and the whole.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, and the video drop they did with it, it's like they had a farmer get in like this old kind of like beat up truck, and they're driving out to the cornfield, and they did this like.
I love this.
Kind of like an alien spaceship vibe to it, where there's like, you know how it there's this like blinking light in the middle of the field, and he's going to go check it out, and then you see the Huskers in their black and whites come out of the field.
That's great. I need to look this video up.
It's electric. I went to high school with someone. He works for the Huskers in their athletic department. I've thought about messaging and be like, did you have any part of this? Because this is a fire drop. I don't think he did, because he does more with their baseball team, but I'm like, dude, that is sick.
You should do something like that with the Mustangs, but like do like a bunch of horses.
Like a ranch style?
Yeah, ranch style.
The thing is, the Mustangs are wild. They're not tame.
Okay, we'll do just like
a prairie field.
Prairie field.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Also, I just have loved the vibes of any media Husker stuff recently. Like they brought in a huge bowl in their weight room.
They need to lean into the farm stuff.
Oh, they have. And I give Matt real credit for that. They're like, a couple of their players pitched like, can we bring in a whole bowl into because it's like an open weight room concept that they have over in Lincoln.
Yeah.
So they just brought in this massive bowl in the weight room, and they're all like standing next to it and taking pictures with it and doing video drops. That was earlier this summer, but
I gotta say, college football specifically, is like the closest that we are in closest in America to what would be like English Premier League soccer, where it's like the pride that your team has. It's like it's also very like locally passionate. Like it's like the Huskers, like farm, like but so unique to like the Minnesota Gophers, like.
Yeah.
Everyone has their unique traditions and stuff, like very similar to.
Yeah.
Which is fun. Yeah, I like that. It's a good vibe week.
It spoke to me in a different, obviously big Huskers fan.
Yeah.
And the cinematography that went into that whole drop, I was like, because I follow a lot of different like either fan edits or official Husker stuff, and all of them were just like posting about it, and it was just seeing some of the behind the scenes and then like different cuts from the full drop. It's just, I was like, peak, beautiful,
Love
money.
that.
Can't wait for donors to give us more money to get better players, so we can beat Michigan, we can beat Ohio State, we can beat Iowa, we don't struggle beating Minnesota, but.
I mean, not recently.
But yeah, that's my vibe of the week.
I like that. I have 2 vibes of the week.
Okay.
I kind of already said one. It was kind of cool. So 3, actually. My first one, my wife got this for our second.
Move the mic. Close your laptop. We got to see the full thing. Some of you may recognize this logo.
Oh, yeah. This is our official Sideline Vibes logo that was created by Bailey.
It was.
And for our second wedding anniversary, it's like the cotton theme. And so we try to do this. We started with our first one, like making gifts. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Did I have to restart that whole thing?
No, you're fine.
Like making gifts for each other. Mm-hmm. And so she ended up making this shirt. And
yeah, he walked in the studio today, and I was like, "What? Where did you get that shirt? That shirt is sick, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. I love when we get merch. That's
we'll be having merch at some point.
Ooh.
This might be the first. You get a Sideline Vibe shirt.
That's sick. Yeah, dude, I love
Bailey
it.
made this whole logo.
Yeah, dude, it's a great.
Everything on it is impressive.
Yeah, when you put it in the drive of like, is this gonna work for our logo? I'm like, perfect. Couldn't have designed it better.
Yeah,
so
like she was really cooking.
She was. It's very, very good. I like our fonts always match that, and she cooked. She went in and just came out with a masterpiece. So not to glaze Bailey, but
no, she deserves it.
Yeah.
My other vibe of the week, or last vibe of the week, is the Raven. I don't know if you saw this. The Ravens, not Minnesota sports related.
That's fine.
But
I've not seen anything Ravens recently.
The Ravens reached out, or they made like a video. I can't remember Humphrey. I can't remember his first name. Is it Marlon? Marlon Humphrey. He posted a video about how some of the Ravens players wanted to learn how to swim.
Oh, I did see this. Yes.
Yeah, and they like, talked about how like there's a lot of statistics about like so many drownings every year. Like they wanted to kind of like
encourage swim.
Yeah,
lessons.
encourage taking swim lessons. So they invited Michael Phelps, and Michael Phelps came and hung out with the team all day, and like had like brought a group of people to help teach, and it just looked so wholesome. It was cool because of how wholesome it was.
Yeah.
How vulnerable it was for like big football players to just be like,
yeah, I want
to learn how to swim. I want to know how to swim better. I want to learn from the GOAT himself.
Literally, yeah.
And like he was super passionate about like, I appreciate you guys being vulnerable to want to like learn and like it was just cool. I always love stuff like that. Like it sometimes flies under the radar because we have so much stuff going on in the world that's like so toxic every day.
Yep.
It's just nice and refreshing to.
And I did see that. It's not like that skipped my. I did see stuff about that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I love Michael Phelps. I've only been on.
Gosh.
I did one season of swim team, and that's probably the only sport I've ever played where I was like, I wish I could have done more.
Yeah.
Like I've played baseball, basketball, soccer, and I've done swimming.
Yeah.
And out of all 4 of those, swimming was by far I was not good at it at all. And it's an expensive sport to do, so I couldn't keep doing it. But
sure.
It was by far my favorite sport.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was good. Yeah.
I love swimming, and Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps is the best.
Michael Phelps and Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Those were my 2 idols. Every kid's got like 3 to 5 sports legends when they grow up as a kid. Mine was Michael Phelps and
how can you not like
Jay Cutler?
Like Michael Phelps.
Oh, you just
watching
can't.
him in the Olympics. It was all like peak during our like kid times.
Oh yeah.
Like, that was so legendary.
Oh, I love Michael Phelps.
But yeah, that was cool. I like when also just like how maybe I'm just getting really soft as I'm getting older. I love like when teams put out like personable things like that, and like you really get to understand like these athletes are human beings, and it's like really it's just.
Well, I think the Netflix like quarterback series or the wide receiver.
Those are great too for that.
I was gonna say those I think have really pushed that,
Yeah.
and people love it.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are probably some old heads out there like, football players be brr, brr, brr,
Yeah,
tough,
yeah.
macho,
Yeah.
don't brr. But I think we're past that as a
Yeah.
society. So
Yeah.
I think fans, obviously they want their team to win, but they also want to know the players.
Oh.
And I think the NFL is the best to start that because with baseball or with basketball, you do see players get traded a lot more. Like there is less of a team loyalty when it comes to those leagues comparatively to the NFL, and I think that's due to a salary cap
Yeah.
where it doesn't, like, teams are limited. They can't just go sign the best wide receiver in the league to make the super team compared to like the NBA or MLB can now.
Sure.
But yeah, I think I agree. I think it's awesome that they're doing that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, you have anything else?
I have my fun fact for South Dakota.
South Dakota fun fact. of the
South
week.
Dakota. We haven't done this in a while either.
No,
so
we haven't. I've been excited. I'm going to go out there, so I better have a fact.
Did you know that South Dakota has more miles of shoreline than Florida does?
South Dakota?
Yeah.
That's crazy. They do have more lakes than I thought.
Well, and
Minnesota probably definitely has more than
I think
Florida.
it comes from the Missouri and all the rivers that
That's a
feed.
big river.
It is. I lived on it for 17 years.
Down by the river.
I think for 6 or 7 years straight,
river.
I would spend 3 days every summer just floating down the river.
I love how you just call it the river.
How everybody.
That's what everybody in South Dakota calls it. It's
Yep.
like the river.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to the river. It's like, what river? There's so many. In Minnesota, there's so many lakes in Minnesota. It's like,
Yeah, you guys got a lot of lakes.
you gotta be more specific. South Dakota has more lakes than I thought.
Yeah, they're not as big. I will give you all that. Like, your lakes are more pretty, but I think because I grew up in South Dakota and I grew up on the Missouri, like a lot of Yankton's tourist stuff comes from the river.
Yep.
And all the camping ground and
Sure.
all the down by the river stuff.
Down by the river.
Down by the river is, I think I'm a big river rat. I love
River rat.
I love the river.
Muskrat.
I love the river, dude. Like people always get so scared to go swimming in the river, and I get it. It can be if you're not aware of the danger of it, it can be very dangerous. But it can also be a lot of fun, like getting in tubes and floating down the river. Electric.
Yeah, you should learn from Michael Phelps. We should all learn from Michael Phelps.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, that's my fun fact. More shoreline than Florida.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
That's from South Dakota's travel page. So, first fun fact. I had to.
I should do a Minnesota fun fact.
You should.
Mostly everybody knows everything about Minnesota, so.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, that'll do it here for today's episode. Episode 10. 10 episodes. What a journey it's been so far.
Yeah. 10 so far, and hopefully you've been enjoying every single second of it. And we have thousands and thousands more episodes to go.
Yeah.
We're going to get to like Joe Rogan level. We're like 5,451.
We're way better than him.
Oh, by far.
Way better quality.
He's been doing it for a long time. So
Yeah.
that's why.
It's time to bring in some new, fresh faces.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sideline vibes. Hashtag SLV.
SLV. Hashtag SLV. Drop in the comments. Also, subscribe.
Subscribe. Like.
You've been watching it probably. Subscribe.
Yep.
Like it.
Make sure you interact with our polls on Spotify.
Yeah, we put polls up all the time.
Yeah, I try to make sure that like most of the polls go through the end of the year at least.
Yeah.
So make sure you go vote on those polls if they're still available.
Yeah.
So that way you can vote for me for winning the NFC North debate so we can dethrone Derek.
No, I've already. It's a wash.
Sure.
I've washed everybody out, but yeah, go do all those things.
We're trying to get more active on social too.
Yes,
we're gonna be posting more TikToks, more Instagram Reels, more fun stuff like that. So.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, email us at the email that's in the description, sidelinevibesshow@gmail.com.
Yep. It's in there every week.
Yeah. No, we like likes and we like
comments
and subscriptions, but honestly, don't really care. I'm just here for the vibes. It took till episode 10 to realize, like, oh yeah, we're making videos. I just like doing this. It's like a time capsule.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Well, keep the vibes high. I just hit my arm on that. I'm gonna give a rhino. What does he do?
Yeah, something like that.
Shout out Rhino.
Yep. See ya.
See ya. Peace.
All right, that's a wrap.
That'll do it.